this is Grandmaster, right? Grandmaster 2?
Yep, this is Grandmaster too.
Yeah. So right off the bat, I think we already know. We look at comp, right? You have two supports. You have a dive. Your E is mostly going to be on her, so you can keep her up when she dives in and get picks. Two tanks is great, and a Bucky front line with you guys is perfect. And you guys have
Yep.
two of my favorite ultis, support ultis in the game. Looking at them, it's unfortunate a little bit that your magic is playing into a Namor. You'll find that out later, of course. You're not going to see it now. They have a solo tank here, so the idea should just be they have a ton of damage. Right? They have so much
Yeah.
damage, but they only have one support ulti. But the idea is
Yep.
that if you guys keep alive, once you get your ultis, trading wise, it would be a little better. Moon Knight is a little hard. I know they fixed it, but I think you can still get kills through ultis, which I think is not fair. But I think that's fine. NetEase, please fix Moon Knight. But the idea here, the game plan here for you would be to kind of just make sure you play at a safe angle while watching your tanks, while watching your Bucky. Bucky, ideally, hopefully, can pull people out of position. Both you and Cloak and Dagger should be substantial to keep these guys up alive.
Yeah.
So let's see if we go with that game plan. Good. Eon Magic. Love it. Okay. What's going on here? I don't think we should be up here. All right. This guy's a little bit super out of position.
Yeah, just to save the thing
Yeah.
a bit.
So,
I just overextended.
no, you're good. If you're going to be doing this, right, you got to be using your shift.
Okay.
You got to be using your shift way earlier, right? You move into position. He's already low. We got to switch into shift immediately so you can get that burst healing.
Okay.
Now they should be backing off, but this is dangerous too, right? You want to play around like corners a little bit, so like they don't see you. Okay, but I think you guys do move back. Yeah, two died, right? So we gotta regroup. We gotta regroup immediately. Fall back, fall back. Not much you can do, to be honest. There's no reason why your magic and strange should have been anywhere near the team. So we regroup. So worst thing you can happen is if you die. Is it moving fast? It's because I'm at 1.25. I was like, why is your gameplay so much faster than mine? Everyone's together. We gotta push out. We gotta push out. Okay, that's super unfortunate.
Yeah, I can't really do anything here.
They have a Moon Knight. I would also be looking to solo ulti you, because in his mind, he's gonna be like, okay, Luna should have her ulti soon as well.
Yeah.
This is good. You don't just run out, try to ulti to save the point, conserving your ulti for the next time. Know that you have not used your ulti.
Yeah.
And that other Luna does not have her ulti, right?
Yeah.
So we want to like keep ult timings, like I said before, and also make sure you have yours ready to counter anything.
I do save it in case she does it. So I'd like use it a second or two afterwards, just in case we have that extra second at the end.
Yeah, I think that's great. I mean, honestly, if you have to use it, like Doctor Strange gets a massive Strange ult, right?
Yeah,
then you kind of have to use
ults.
it to stay alive. So, since you're a Grandmaster, I'm probably just gonna nitpick a little details, because fundamentals, I think you know. Playing here, like in the middle of everything, it's not great.
Yeah.
You want to kind of move with purpose, right? You just kind of moving around here is not great, because your tank is not pushing up. So eventually they're gonna be here, right?
Yeah.
Once they're here, they're gonna be looking straight down the corridor for you.
You want to get a bit more back, like where my dagger is?
Yeah,
like...
you want to play a little bit in cover, right? Go in and out, because you can still see them here. But if they're looking to dive, you can kind of play a little bit like maybe around here, because if they look at you, you hide.
Yeah.
So
I didn't really feel like threatened here because they didn't have any dives. So, but I was playing a bit more like safely if they did look at me.
Yeah. So let's see. You guys are pushing in, but the problem is you're always in the middle of it all. That's my issue. Okay. So this right here, I feel like it wasn't your mistake, right? But I think in general, if you're holding here, then it's okay, because you can go back a little bit, fall back a little bit more. But your allies were holding like all the way up here,
Really? Yeah.
and they just like such an easy flank.
Yeah.
Next time, if you can, call them back, have them hold here. You can see everything. Look, you can see them here. You can see them here. You can even see them up. But holding up here, oh my god, holding up here. Oh, dude. The Moon Knight was up here playing Ninja and it almost killed you if you didn't notice him. So that was good.
Yeah.
I think that ulti was good. Alright, seconds are coming down. We should be looking to fall back. Because remember, when you're playing Groot, or if you're playing Strange, or if you're playing whatever, when the Luna is ultiing, what are you looking for?
As soon as it ends,
As soon as it ends. So you can think,
Yep.
what are they doing?
they're gonna wait for me to end and then just tackle me.
Exactly. They're going to do the exact same thing. So you want to look at your
Yep.
timer and you want to back off. I think you do, so I think that's really good. If you want to heal him a lot, put your E on him.
I had my E on my Strange, so I was healing him, knowing that he was gonna get healed anyway. But yeah, I should because I had my Mag and Strange pushing up a lot, so I just kept it on one of them.
Yeah.
So
No, I totally think that makes sense. I think if you put an E on somebody and you're healing them at the same time, it's like a 33% increase. Yeah, you see? He's looking at you. Totally understand why you move forward, but let's just see
Yeah.
if you could have moved back. I think it's fine. Yeah, you were like here. Yeah. I think you had to, because you would have died. But we gotta look to retreat. Let's look to get out. Let's look to get out.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. The moment you get out of the moon, you gotta look to retreat immediately, right?
Okay.
Because I think you overstay your welcome a little bit. You were here. I would say path back here or path backward. But I think that was a little weird because the convoy's like in your way and stuff.
I am ready to put on a show.
Okay.
I am ready to put on a show.
Why do we ulti there?
There. Just to keep my team alive a bit more. Because we lost range, so I thought I can just stealth this area a bit more.
So
Like, just hold them in the corner.
I think that's a good thought. But if you think about it, you lost Strange, right? And they
Yeah.
just spent their ulti,
Yeah.
right? If you were to back up a little bit, they just spent their ulti for nothing. Because there was nobody threatening them. They're basically using their ulti to try to push. So if you pull back a little bit, after her ulti, about 4 seconds down, then you ulti, you have a massive advantage in terms of Luna ulti. You can afford
It's
to
like
wait a
a few
little
seconds.
longer. No, even
Yep.
more so, because nobody is dying. So Strange died. He's way up there. He gets picked. She ultis. People are still alive. You're chilling, you know? But I'm a strong believer in matching support ultis with timing, unless you're like
Yeah.
already winning the fight. Yeah, because that way when she has her ulti back up, you have your ulti back up too. Just be careful of playing like right here, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, Luna.
Out in the open. Yeah.
You're the most important person in the team, you know? You're a Korean pop star. Yeah, I think this is fine. I know you were in the open here, right? But you weren't in any
Yeah.
danger. The rocket, you just had a rocket looking at you. And you were trying to kill that res thing, which I think was good. Now we gotta
That
go
was a
back.
bit risky.
Yeah.
I am ready to put on a show.
That's unfortunate.
I think I did here though. Like I waited a few seconds till we turned the corner to have the ult a bit more.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look at your time. You have 1 second left.
Yeah.
Brother, where are you?
I was. It
This
was
is-
too locked in. I didn't notice my own time.
This is insane. This is
It's-
insane
I was
positioning.
really surprised. I didn't die there.
Well, no.
Even
The Magneto
turret.
bubbled you. Oh, by the grace of Magneto, brother. You gotta use those last 1 or 2 seconds. Get out of there. So, I know you're trying to help. Once again,
Yeah, I should be focused on my tanks here.
yeah, they're staring at you.
He's coming for me.
Yeah, he's locked
he
in.
wants me.
If I was him, these guys are so focused. This guy's are so focused. If I
I
see a
know.
Luna there, I'm for 100% going after
I was screaming at my Strange to give me like support here.
you. Yeah, look, he's locked in. Yeah, see?
And yeah,
And then he gets backlines done. You were playing in the open a little bit, right?
I was.
You
Yeah.
gotta play cover. Always play cover. Everybody is looking to kill the support. Okay, again, we're kind of just moving without direction, right? Play here. I know you feel safe, but just in case, if anyone just looks at you, you can always retreat. Like the moment you take damage, you can always retreat a little bit. Oh, nice freeze on the cap. I think this is good, by the way. I think it's like playing high angle on Luna. I think it's good. Here, I think it's bad because you dropped out of safety. Because at least back here, if they press you, you could fall back here. You can go here. You can go there. Right? But here, you're kind of in the open a little bit. But let's see. Good. Retreat. I think this is great. Playing here, around here is good.
If it just ends it
Yeah.
here.
Let's look and see if that was preventable real quick. So you saw him
He
fly
flies
up,
out.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a little hyper focus here because you kind of push forward. Basically tricked you a little bit into pushing forward because you no longer saw the strange, and your tank's kind of hyper focused on the back line. But you saw the strange go up. But not only did you not back off, you pushed forward with them. Oh my god, I wish I was the strange right now. Literally no one's looking at me. Free ultis. My tip would be if you see strange fly up and do something weird like that, you gotta back off, or you gotta call your friends like, hey, like I think strange is looking at ulti, strange is looking at ulti. That
I don't want to talk about that.
it's just
Yeah, it was
it's just Namor is just so dumb, dude. I think this is fine. You're playing into cover. I think it's good. Cloak and Dagger, please look at me. Or Invisible Woman.
She doesn't look at me at all.
Okay.
I think I die here though because of Moon Knight.
We'll just talk about positioning a little bit, right? If your
Mhm.
tanks is pushed back this far, you gotta go back all the way here. When you're pushing here, you play around this cover, right? Look, look, look. When you push up beyond this corridor, you can be here. You push up only around corners and cover.
I just noticed now that Namor's on high ground.
That's
Noticed
fine.
it before. Yeah.
Good to get rid of it. For flanking Namor, you kind of just have to be like aware of where he is at all time.
I am ready to up.
So that is a defensive ulti from her, because Strange just picked off Strange. So you know that she needed to ulti there in order to do
I
it.
could have waited.
You
No,
definitely
I
could have
looking at
waited,
it now.
right?
Yeah.
Nice. Good kills. That was great. This is good. See how safe you feel?
Yeah.
This Bucky's kind of throwing himself into the enemy a little too often.
Yeah.
Speaking of throwing themselves into the enemy,
Oh, well, I'm sure I survive here.
are you the tank?
No.
That wasn't scary at all. But this is good. You're using the convoy a little bit, using it back here. When we're pushing, right, you want to recognize like where can they come at you, and the only reasonable place to come at you is like right here, here,
Right
and
over there.
here.
Yep.
So just be aware of your potential zones of angles.
I am ready to put on a show.
All right, again,
I am ready.
Yep. Waited out a bit.
yeah, hide, hide, hide. Ooh.
I don't know why we did that though, but
Yeah. Having an invisible woman ulti here would have been great.
yeah.
So the reason why I want to underline that real quick is because you guys have a massive advantage in terms of support ultis. In terms of DPS ulti, damage ulti, I think they win because they have a Moon Knight.
Yeah.
But basically, like, you guys should be winning in terms of support ultis. That's why we hate double support ultis or stacking it. Okay? If you're going to be up here, make sure you are aware that they can see you.
Okay.
I am ready to put on a show.
What's your ulti there?
Just to guarantee us the point here.
Okay. Good, good. Fall back. This is great. Yeah, you guys get this, right? 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
Yeah. You recognize that you ulti, did their Luna ulti?
And she didn't.
Yeah.
No.
Invisible Woman and you both use ulti, so now you're at ult at disadvantage for the next fight. Yep. Doing your job and taking care of every single turret. Ooh, that would have been sweet.
I am ready to put on a show.
Yeah, so
Almost added here.
we try to do damage. We try to do damage as much as possible.
I saw this added here.
She ultis, you're so close, right? You're at like 92%. You don't need to be up here though. You can be back here and do damage. Just think of it this. If you were Luna and you ulted, your team is going to be looking to push. But those are all ifs, you know? Like I said, these VOD reviews are more of like hindsight kind of stuff. I think if you guys backed off immediately, you get your ulti, you can turn it.
We would have. Yeah.
So fundamentally, I think you're there. I would just say like playing a support is very different from playing a tank in the sense that you can't soak up as much damage, right? A tank can afford to play a little out of position because they have so much leeway. But as a support, not a lot of people are looking at you except for the DPS on their team and the tanks on their team. One, everyone's looking to kill you. So you kind of want to play for cover as much as possible and you want a little bit more self-preservation. Two, not ulting so quickly until your team needs it. Once you get more experience with it, you can be like, okay, my team is still full. I can wait a little longer just to squeeze out a little bit of those seconds of advantage. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
But
I see
yeah,
that.
and those are the thoughts that I had. I mean, I think your deaths, a lot of them were not preventable because Namor just had a really good flanks. Turning around, looking up and down, like it's more of just like being so aware of the situation. That's not something that can be applied with every game.
I also just feel like I had to heal bot a lot that game, just because the overextending of the tanks. Like, I didn't really want. I told them I didn't want to like. We should hold this corner, or we should do that.
Yeah.
But if they die, we lose the game.
Yep.
Sometimes I don't know if I should push up with them or not.
You want to push, you want to go with team. Usually, it's my motto, right? But for me, it's better to die together than die separately at certain times. At least you don't force a stagger, right? But that's just like it's really bad team comps. But as a whole, like you want to be pushing together, but you want to be pushing smart, like corners, pushing here, win a fight, get a pick, push more. You want to be pushing in increments. You don't want to just like overextend into the enemy territory where like you're forced to overextend as well. And I think just being more comfortable with the healer would then obviously make you better too. For me, for Luna's like knowing when to use shift, because that's a little bit of burst healing from her, right? And a little bit of damage too. Once you get comfortable with like, okay, 50% HP down, I'll use shift to heal them back up a little bit faster. That just comes with being more comfortable with the character as well. And that's something like it's hard to give tips on.